Welcome back. In this video, you will learn how you can collect new timesheet entries from Harvest or Get Harvest application into a spreadsheet in Google Sheets. So guys, here we are using Harvest as our trigger application to record and track the time that we are spending on any project. So guys, here as and when you are going to have a new timesheet entry in Harvest application, the same details of the timesheet entry will be added in a row in a spreadsheet in Google Sheets application. So Google Sheets is our action application. And guys, you can also set up this automation very easily. Let me show you how. So to set up this automation, guys, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And guys, from this link, pabbly.com/connect, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account. So we have pasted this link in the description as well. From here, by clicking on this sign up free button, you can set up your free account and you will get free automation tasks to set up and test your automations. Okay. And guys, here you have to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect application to create a workflow to set up this automation. For that, you just have to sign up and then log in to reach here. And guys, here you will find this create workflow button. Just click on it. And here you can give a suitable name to this workflow. So I am giving the name here as Get Harvest or just Harvest to Google Sheets automation. So after giving the name, you just have to click on this create button and you can see workflow page is loading up here. And on your workflow page, you will see the trigger and the action. So in the trigger, we are going to connect Harvest application, and in the action, we are going to connect Google Sheets application. So guys, here click on this trigger section, and from this choose app field, choose Harvest application. Okay. This is Harvest selected. And as you can read here, it is saying when this happens. That means whenever our trigger event is going to occur, the action will make Pabbly Connect perform any action. So it is saying do this. All right. So in our use case, the trigger would be any new timesheet entry in Harvest application, and the action would be to add the same details of the timesheet entry into Google Sheets spreadsheet. Okay, so here we are going to connect Google Sheets. So you can search for it here. Here it is selected. Okay, now first select the trigger event, guys. So our trigger event is new timesheet entry. Okay, so it will triggers whenever a new timesheet entry is created. Select it, and here you can read it is showing every 10 minutes. So this trigger is going to check in every 10 minutes if you have a new timesheet entry in your time tracking application, that is Harvest or not. And if it finds any new entry, the data will be captured here and the same data will be sent to Google Sheets. Okay. So let me show you the real-time example. This is my timesheet. Okay. This is Harvest application. And this is today's date, 16th of August, Tuesday. And here you can see this is a example of a timesheet entry. So here we have this track time button. So when you click on track time, you can select the project's name. Okay, so this is my project's name of this project of this client. Okay, so I'm selecting the project's name. Here you can select the category in which you are working in under the project, marketing, programming, or whatever. So I'm selecting marketing here. You can put some notes if you want to. So I'm putting the notes as testing demo. Okay, you can put the notes according to you, and here you can mention the time that you have spent on this project for this work. Okay, or what you can do, you can just click on the start timer and start working on that project. Okay, so I'm just clicking on start timer here. Okay, and you can see the timer is running, and now you can work on that project for this task. And after completing the task, you can just click on the stop button and the timer will be stopped and entry will be captured here. So let me just stop this timer. Okay, now the timer is stopped and we got a new timesheet entry here. Okay, so you can just see this timesheets entry in your Harvest application like this. Okay, now guys, here in your workflow, here I'm going to click on this connect button. Okay, to connect with Harvest application to collect the data of the timesheets that we have. Okay, so here you can see we have this add new connection option. Select add new connection, and here it is asking for the API token of Harvest application and the Harvest account ID. So here before putting the token, you have to put bearer word here as a prefix. So you can just copy this bearer word from this instructions like this, okay, and paste it here first. Right. And after this, I'm going to put the API token, and you will get the API token. You can just read the instructions. Go to the developer section of Harvest and then click on new personal access token and then copy that token. Okay. So you can reach the developer section of Get Harvest by clicking on this link only. So just click on this link, and that's how you can reach the developer section. And under developers, you will find this personal access token window. From here, click on this create new personal access token. Okay, and you can create a token for yourself. You can give the name to this token. So I'm giving a name here as testing demo. Okay, and here click on create personal access token, and this is the token that we needed. So you just can copy this token from here, and you have to paste this token here after this bearer word like this. Okay, and now it is asking for the account ID. So you will find the account ID here only. This is the account ID. Just copy it and paste it here. Right. So after pasting both of these things, just click on save, and you will be connected with Harvest like this. Okay, and now here it is showing save and send test request button. Click on it. All right, and when you click on save and send test request, the data of the most recent time entry that you have created in your timesheet in Harvest application will be captured here in this response section as the test data. So guys, here you can see it is showing you the notes testing demo, as I have mentioned here in this timesheet. Okay, testing demo. Okay, and here you can see we have all other entries too, as the username, the client ID, the client's name, the project's name, and the task name. All right, and all other details are also here. Right, so that's how you can capture the test data of a time entry. Right, now I want to send the details that I have received as the test data inside my Google Sheet application to set up this automation. So this is my sheet I have created for capturing the details of the timesheet. Okay, here I am mentioning the date of the task, date of the time entry, time spent on that project, the project's name, the task name, and the notes. Okay, that's all I want to capture here. So for that, first of all, you need to select the action event here in this action step, and the action event would be add a new row. So the details will be added in a new row. Now click on connect, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with Google Sheets. And from this window, you have to select that Google account by which you have created that sheet. Okay, now you have to provide some additional access to Pabbly Connect. You just have to click on continue from here, and you will be connected. You can see the authorization is successful, and you will be connected with Google Sheets in a few moments like this. Okay, so we are now connected, and here it is asking to select your spreadsheet. So my spreadsheet is this, name is timesheet entry. So you will find the list of all the spreadsheets you have from this select spreadsheet drop down. From here you have to select the sheet in which you want to add the data. This is my sheet, timesheet entry, selected. Okay, and after that you can see the sheet's name got automatically populated here because I have only one sheet here named as sheet 1, and it got captured here. Now it is asking for the date, time spent, project's name, task name, and notes. So these are the headers of the columns I have in my spreadsheet. So to add the data here, I am going to map the values of these headers here inside this workflow, and I'm going to use the data that I have received here in the first tab as the test data, and I'm going to map the labels that I have received here in these fields in this actions tab. So to map the data, you just have to click here on this date field like this, and it will show you the previous step in the drop down, and when you click on it, it will show you all the data that you have received as the test data in the first step only. So from here you can map the time or the date of the task creation. So this is the date, okay? Spend date, just map this label here. Now guys, in this time spent field, just click here, and from this previous step only, you will find, you can see it is showing the hours without timer and the rounded hours. So this is the time, so you can select the time from here only, select the hours label, okay? It is showing 0.03 because we have started the timer for very short span of time, okay? And now it is asking for the project's name, so select the project's name from the first step only. You will find the project's name here like this, okay? In the project name label, map it. And similarly, you'll find a task name label also. Just scroll down, and here you will find the task name label, map it, okay? And the nodes field, so you'll find the nodes also, so map the nodes label in the nodes field, okay? So that's how you can map the labels. So guys, when you map the labels like this, what will happen in real time after setting up this automation, as and when you are going to have a new timesheet entry in Harvest applications, the labels that you have mapped here are going to change, are going to be updated automatically, and you will find new data here every time in your spreadsheet, okay? So we are done setting up the automation. Now you can check the connection with your spreadsheet by clicking on save and send test request, and this test data that you have mapped here will be sent to this spreadsheet in a new row here, okay? Let me show you. Here I'm clicking on save and send test request, and this is the response we got here. Let's check in our spreadsheet if we got the data, and you can see we got a new row added here with the same data that I've mapped in here in my workflow, okay? So that's how it is going to work, guys. Now we are done here. Now as and when you are going to have a new timesheet entry in Harvest, the data will be traveled down to your spreadsheet like this automatically. And guys, the best part is you can use this same workflow that I have created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.